Yes, people, how we doing, man? Today is a sad day, man. It's a seriously sad day because today's the day that it's looking increasingly likely that İlkay Gundogan will not be a Manchester City player next season. If you've not already seen, İlkay Gundogan's agent again spotted meeting with Barcelona's director of football, and this isn't the first time that this has rumouredly happened. However, today we've actually got video evidence of this happening, so we know it's happened. We know it's true. We know he's still not signed a contract. We know his contract is ended at the end of this season. This is a sad day, boys. I can't lie.
I'm surprised you've not got your Gundo top on, bro. This would have been the time. This would have been the time for maybe when he leaves, innit? Maybe when he leaves, you should get it framed behind you forever.
I know.
You're a big Gundo fan, I'll be in you.
Oh, mate, fucking hell, yeah. I remember last season, I called it early on that Ilkay Gundogan got a big part to play in last season. He went on to score 2 goals against Villa, you know. He's a top player, one that's severely underrated. And I fear that we may be making a mistake here.
I think it'd be perfect for Gunnar to stay here for whoever our new signing is, if it's Jude Bellingham or not Jude Bellingham. I think and I say this a lot, I think it'd be good for Gundo to be there whilst this new player embeds. That's my only thing. Like that's the way I look at it. I think it'd be easier for the new player, whoever comes in, to settle.
Yeah. Hugh, where you at, bro?
Yeah, there's a huge element of that. I think I said it the other day that I'd love, my ideal situation would be we get Bellingham in and hold on to Gundo, because I think the transition over to Bellingham and giving him the keys to the house in midfield would help massively with Gundogan there. But I also still think Gundogan's a terrific player. I still think there's at least another year, if not 2, of Gundogan at the highest level. I think he's a top professional, so he looks after himself, and he's one of these players I could see playing like Modric at a high level until he's 36, 37, 38 kind of thing. So maybe is there a mistake there? But, he's Pep's first ever signing, so it's kind of, there's a lot of sentiment there.
For me, I'm looking at the situation that we're in. Okay, so let's look at this midfield holistically. We know City like to use that word, right? We got Gundogan, who's out of contract, so he's gone. Bernardo Silva, who don't want to be here, so long as someone pays the money, which isn't guaranteed, he'll be gone. You're left with Kevin De Bruyne, Phillips, Rodri, and Perone. Am I right? There's no one else.
Can avoid Phillips, Rodri, Perone. It depends where. Yeah, because he likes to play Cole Palmer inside, but he ain't.
He ain't that guy. So you got four players now. One of them can only play CDM, Rodri. The other one can't even play at the moment because he just can't even get in the team. Is Calvin Phillips. One of them is 32, and he's going to need to be replaced not sooner rather than later, but in a year or two. Probably in a few years, Kevin De Bruyne, and he's picking up a few injuries. You know what I mean? Doubts about his form at certain points of the season. And they got Perone, who, let's be honest, everyone's buzzing about, but no one really knows whether or not he's going to be good at this team. You got let's say we sign Bellingham, which right now is looking pretty good, I would say. I think you're still going to need. You're definitely going to need at least one. Do we need 2 more after Bellingham? How many would you need?
If Gundo and Bernardo leave, I think we need 2.
So then, does it not make sense just to give Gundogan a 2-year deal?
Yeah.
I just think we're making a mistake.
It makes sense, but maybe the club are thinking now's the right time to refresh. Or maybe the club aren't making a mistake. Maybe the contract is on the table for him there, and it is a good contract for him. But maybe he's thinking to himself, I could move one last time here. Do you know what I mean? Is my person for him? He might be thinking it's time to go. Might think he wants a different venture, and City can freshen up.
Well, unless they're desperate for this Vega kid as well, because obviously we've seen links about Vega. We know that he's now signed up with Pep Guardiola's brother's agency. We know there's a £35 million release clause. Maybe they're like, this Vega kid and Perone are too good to be like sat on the bench. They need to be playing regularly with Jude Bellingham, with Kevin De Bruyne, and we need to get them in. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm not ready for Gundogan to leave. I think it's too soon, man.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think the contract's on the table. I think Gundo's in a bit of his head of what to do now.
I think it's normal what's happened today. I think it's perfectly normal. Only that the Spanish press, they're all over this kind of shit, aren't they? If we're dealing with any other country's club, you don't see the footage you saw today. It just hits hard when you actually see it yourself. But I think this is perfectly normal for Gundogan's representatives to do the rounds, see who's offering what, see what Barcelona have to say. Gundogan may have it already in his head. He doesn't want to go to Barcelona, but he's at least going to listen to, let his ears hear what they have to say, kind of thing. I think this is perfectly. I'd say there is a contract there. Yeah, it all seems to be a bit of a mess right now.
It's interesting, and of course, we don't really know what's going on with Bernardo Silva. you know, that's another weird one, you know, because maybe because if Bernardo's maybe had a change of heart, you know what I mean, and he's like, you know what, I'm just going to see out the next couple of years and then go to Benfica rather than because no one who's going to buy him right now. No one, he's not going to stay in England. Barca can't afford him. Real doesn't seem as a Real Madrid player. We've had this conversation all the time. Maybe Bernardo's come to the conclusion that, look, there ain't nowhere I'm going to go. Maybe he's like, I'm going to stay, maybe stay until I'm 32, 33, then go to Benfica, which was his original plan. And then obviously then there isn't any room for Gundogan, and then I understand why he's going. But it just seems, I don't know. It's very sad. I feel like today's a sad day, man.
I'm convinced. I just have one of those gut feelings in my stomach that Bernardo Silva is not leaving Manchester City. I think
I have as well.
If he was to be leaving, I think the whole picture would be so different right now. I don't think he would be playing big games like Bayern Munich. I don't think his body language would be the way it is. I think he's had a change of heart, and they'll announce it at the end of the season, or there'll be a new contract or something. It just doesn't feel like a player that's leaving now. Things have changed. The club was in such a different position when he last said he wanted to leave. The club was in not disarray, but there was a lot of uncertainty as to how we're going to do moving forward with transitioning and style of play and inconsistencies. Is the team falling off? A lot of people were saying a lot of noise that City aren't the same as they used to be. Can they get back to where they were? And now we're slamming it again. I think he's had a change of heart and said this team is on an upward trajectory and it can stay that way with the age, the medium age of the team is quite low. And he probably wants to be a part of that. I think he's had a change of heart.
I like your optimism here. I
think Gundo gone, Bernardo stays, and we just get Bellingham. That's it.
I think, for me, first, I think it's more Bernardo is gone. I think Bernardo's gone. I think there's a high chance that Gundo's gone, and I think that's why you're looking at City looking a lot of midfielders. Obviously, we've been linked just today about someone called Thuram, centre mid who plays for Lille, I think it is, or Nice. Can't remember who it was. I think it's difficult, man. It's a difficult position because we don't know how these players feel, innit? We don't know what Gundogan's feeling right now, and we're not going to know. We know only thing we know about Bernardo is what he said in that press kind of thing, and he does want to leave. And now he's had a change of heart. We don't know. We don't know these things, and it's annoying. That's why the speculation will just continue until we find out. I'd like a resolution as soon as possible, but I don't think we'll get it until the end of the season. I think for Bernardo and Gundo, I think it's better for them to swerve all the speculation and thinking about obviously the future until the end of the season, at least until we're getting out of these big games.
Yeah, no, 100%. Jahid, what are you talking about? This is pre-recorded.
Yeah, brother, I'm sure this guy's done it bare times, bro.
Yeah,
I think he wants the attention by just saying this is recording, this is a pre-recording, because we don't answer him, then he goes, "Yo, it's a pre-record." Sure, he does it
pre-record, man. If it's a pre-record, it says premiere, bro. It's not. This is live, isn't it? Live stream, bro.
This is
live.
No. This is a pre-record. We've just predicted all of this to happen on the stream. We knew you'd do this, Jahid, so we predicted it.
Yeah. People want to see the footage. I mean, we can show the footage. It's not the best footage in the world, but this is
someone in the chat here is completely misquoting me. Thunder wrote to Hugh, I think I know how these guys feel. When did I say that? That's a complete misquote, man. Don't put me in quoted commas like that.
I don't even know what's going on there.
Oh my beef everywhere.
Right, this is the image. Okay, this is the footage. Big up Chingarito, innit? You know what I mean?
4K highlights.
4K highlights and drillers. So I assume that guy there who's just walked back in is the director of football or someone in high up in the Barcelona board. And then this Donny here, apparently, is meant to be either Gundogan's agent or Gundogan's someone from Gundogan's agency. So yeah, and obviously these guys are reporting on it. These guys have broken the news and said that that's who it is. So I mean, it ain't looking great. It ain't looking good, bruv.
Yeah, that's it. It's not looking good, bruv, on the Gundo thing. It's interesting actually because we spoke a lot about us getting two midfielders in, with Gundogan and Bernardo looking like on the verge of leaving. Fabrizio has just come out and said about Alexis McAllister, and apparently Chelsea interested him, United interested him. I can't remember who else it was, but they completely swerved our name in that talk, which makes me think maybe it is full send Jude. We always said McAllister was the alternative if Jude wasn't there, but maybe there's most of the Jude thing now. So we're like, nah, we're chill on McAllister right now. And that's the thing. Maybe we're looking at the Jude thing because the Jude thing is so expensive. Joe Howard was looking at Alexis McAllister, and so we was looking at him, McAllister, and someone else. It was always the two. Whereas this time with Jude, maybe that's why we're looking at players like Thuram. Maybe we're looking at players like Vega, whatever he's called. We're looking at players like that because we know we're going to be spending big cash on Jude Bellingham. We can't be spending like big cash and big cash again on another midfielder. Now, obviously, the hopes are that doesn't happen, isn't it? Like that Gundogan or Bernardo stays. But I'd say there on the screen, like Alexis McAllister, we're not. It's Liverpool, Chelsea, United apparently to Fabrizio, and we're not even in that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think what's come out over the last few days, obviously, with the whole Jude Bellingham thing, is very promising for City. And we've always doubted, haven't we, that City would sign Bellingham and McAllister. There was a few rumours a month or two ago that it was possible, but I do think that's not going to happen. And yeah, I think this Vega thing, Gabri Vega, this, for me, it stinks of a Man City deal. It's a release clause. He's young. He just got Player of the Month in La Liga, Spanish. It just, you know, and to be fair, he's that type of profile that you'd want. So you've got Jude Bellingham as your sort of main Donny. You've got Kevin De Bruyne as your other main Donny. And then you've got the Perone kid who's coming in, and clearly Pep, I guess, rates because he's been on the bench a few times. And, you know, I think that they like him. And apparently Pep Guardiola rang him 3 times. And then there's Gabby Vega as the other kid. You know what I mean? So I think that, but then the question is, do we get one more like a Thuram? Like someone like that who's a little bit better than Gabby Vega, or a bit more experienced than Gabby Vega and Perone? That's the big question for me.
That's why I just think if you've got players like Jude Bellingham, like all these players are young, man. There's a lot of young players. It'd just be nice to keep Gundo just for an extra year. Just for an extra year, give it, let them feed off his experience a little bit. I think that's the way I'd run it. But obviously, this ain't FIFA, innit?
I just struggle to see them willing to part ways with both of those super experienced players in one summer. I don't think we realize right now the impact that would have on the team to lose both.
I realize it, bro. I get it. That's what I'm saying. We're making a mistake.
But what if the bid comes in for Bernardo and Gundogan wants to leave? Gundogan's free at the end of the year. Then City are in a position where they're like, imagine the bid comes in for Bernardo. And Bernardo's like buzzing, I want to leave still. And then City turn around to Bernardo and go, oh, sorry, Bernardo, again, mate. We can't let you leave again because Gundogan's left this time.
That for me, bro, would be the only acceptable way that this happens.
I think Gundogan has to want to leave for this. That's the way it should be.
If City are offering Gundogan what he wants, 2 or 3 year contract, and then he goes, you know what, I think my time's up here, I want to move. And he goes, and then we get the bid for Bernardo in. You can't hold him hostage if you get the bid in. You've got to let him go. That's the only sort of acceptable way. But if Bernardo goes, and Gundogan's then like, okay, you're going to actually get more game time because Bernardo's gone now. Maybe he'll stay. That for me is the only sort of acceptable way that I could see this happening. There's no way that we can let them both go. And like, if one of them wants to stay, there's no way we can let them both go. For me, we're making a huge mistake, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I think we keep one. I'm convinced we keep one or the other. And for some reason, I'm leaning more towards Bernardo Silva. I don't know why.
Probably because he got a contract, isn't it?
Yeah, probably because he actually has a contract at City. And it is a weird one. It is a weird one. I don't know who read that's out for. Dr. Fortin's says, win the Champions League and Gundo can leave with no regrets. I think we've been saying that about like every player who's left. Aguero, David Silva, all of them. We're in the Champions League this year. They can leave with no regrets. Fernandinho again. But that's just the way it goes, isn't it? Hopefully Gundo can do it. Dave with the 10 says, yes, lads. Haven't watched many City exchange lately. Really busy. What's the issue with KDB? Just seen a video that when he got subbed versus Bayern, that he refused to shake Pep's and over his hand. What the hell? I think he was just fuming about getting subbed off, but it was a tactical reason from Pep. I think maybe Gundo thought Pep took him off. I know KDB thought Pep took him off because Pep thought he was injured or something. But it was a tactical reason from Pep. I think. It's just
should have shook the manager's hand. Should have shook the player's hand. It's rude. I think it's disrespectful not to have shook the hand or whatever of Alvarez as he come on and the manager. Of course, you got to respect the manager. But sometimes this happens. These are
High
many
stakes
were-
games, emotions are
yeah,
high.
Exactly. That the emotions are high. They want to be on the football pitch, and it happens all the time. But you don't. You want to see respect still. So you're all right. You're disappointed. You're annoyed, but you should always respect the manager, and you should always respect your fellow colleagues when they're coming on from you. I mean, there's a famous clip of Sancho and Foden when they were back at Manchester City's academy many moons ago, and Sancho's being subbed off and Foden's being subbed on, and Foden goes to shake Sancho's hand, and Sancho just ignores it, and Foden turns around and was like, "You dick! Like, what are you doing that for? Like, it's rude. You shouldn't be doing that." So
It's a bad vibe as someone's entering the
yeah,
pitch. Like,
it's
do you know what I mean?
not a
Just
massive
like-
issue though. It's not a
yeah,
massive
yeah,
issue.
yeah. It's nothing we should take too much.
I reckon
think
they
it's
sorted
just
it
a
out like 10
moment.
minutes later. Straight out.
Oh
I agree.
yeah, of course.
I agree.
Kevin De Bruyne probably went up to him and went, "Let me talk." And then,
That was like a 10 out of 10 impression. That is exactly like it.
Big up X Quest man with a super chat says, "Do you think we're going to sign a winger this summer?" I mean, we should have signed one last summer, so I would hope so. But then we should have signed a left back last summer, and we didn't. And the season before, we didn't. So never say never.
I kind of lean towards no. I don't know why. I just have a bad vibe about the winger situation.
Nah, we have to, especially if Bernardo goes, man. Especially if Bernardo goes.
Matoma season would be good. I think the Leao thing just seems to be edging towards him signing a new contract to Milan. I think Matoma would be sick.
Matoma would be
sick,
nice.
Obviously, it'd just be nice to have him in the side. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I just kind of feel like the links have just died. Yeah, Charlotte, the links have gone dead for wingers. Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely. Big up Reese as well. The 5 says, yes, boys. For me, they both already Man City and Prem proven extensions by any mean for me. They have life left in them legs by all means for me, says Reese. So Reese don't want either of them to go. Yeah, it's one of them. Like, to be honest, if Bernardo wants to go still and we get a bid for him, then you got to let him go. The Gunda one seems to be the one that we're in a bit of control of. If you believe the rumours of that, City just need to give him the contract that he wants, if you believe the rumours. So I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see on it, but it's pretty mad.
It's only a second meeting today, and obviously that's still not good. It's 2 more than what I would have liked. But it kind of gives me the vibe that he doesn't really know yet. I think he's just trying to see from both sides, playing the field a little bit. Maybe they had a second round of talks today to maybe it was more he was leaning towards City, so Barcelona was like, "Come meet us again, have another conversation about it." So they've done that, but I don't know, innit? We're clutching at straws there.
He's testing the waters. I think he's just testing the waters, putting the feelers out, seeing what's happening.
He might also be putting pressure on City, innit? And say, "Look, listen, if you don't give me the contract that I fucking want, I'm going to Barcelona." Look, City actually did a stream. My agent was there today. I'm not bullshitting.
I'm not bullshitting.
I'm not bullshitting.
Tommy said, I've got links to Barca. I'm not bullshitting you.
Have you seen this? Mane versus Sane. Mane apparently has attacked Leroy Sane after the game the other day, punched him in the face and attacked him. However, now there's accusations coming out that Leroy Sane was like racist to Mane. So that's a fucking mad situation.
I think Mane's been suspended as well. Yeah.
He has been suspended. Yeah, no information on how long he's going to be suspended for. Defo apparently missing the game at the weekend. Whether or not he'll be back for the City game, I don't know. But that is one hella mad situation. You can actually see it on, if you go on YouTube or like Twitter or whatever, you can actually see them having an argument on the football pitch. It's not like a mad argument. Leroy Sane is running away, but Leroy Sane goes to pass a ball to Mane, and then they start arguing with each other. It's pretty crazy. That's weird. That's a mad situation.
It's a weird situation that coming out of that game, but obviously you never know what's happening behind the scenes. But it's come out.
Yeah. Big up Carl says, "Don't think Barcelona have the money. They also want Messi to end his career there. My impression is with a good offer, they stay. Group looks happy." Yeah, they do look happy. Bernardo looks happy. You know, he was laughing and joking the other day. You know, when Haaland picked him up on that. But you never really know, innit? You never really know. I'm with you. I do have a feeling that Bernardo's going to stay, man. I don't know whether it's more like hope.
I'd be gassed. I'd be gassed if Bernardo stays, especially after his performance against Bayern. But I just wouldn't be surprised if he still wants to go. As happy as he looks, I feel like the guy knows to give 100%. He knows to kind of switch that side of it off until the transfer windows.
Yeah, Reece says Liverpool and City clashed that, lads. Yeah, no, mad. Pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Why would Sane, the son of a Senegalese man, be racist against one? I don't know. But I would point out it's only an accusation at this point. Nothing's been proven.
Yeah, nothing's been said. And plus, if that was an actual thing, wouldn't they both have been suspended? Surely.
So I was thinking.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, and the source that said it was like, apparently they're not a great source, but I just thought I'd let you know because something's clearly happened, isn't it? Big up Obey. I thought he'd fucking come in when we started talking about Sane. Yeah, he could smell.
You say Sane 3 times, innit?
We're not even speaking about him coming to Manchester City, and he's here. He says, "Bring back Sane." End the stream, Dave. Says Obeyed, man, with a donation. Big up Obeyed. But yeah, I mean, to summarize and to conclude, and just to give everyone a bit of a refresh to for people that have joined late, Ilkay Gundogan's agent has been spotted in Barcelona with video evidence, so we know he's definitely been there. He's met the director of football of Barcelona. He's still not signed a contract. 2 months' time, he will cease to be a Manchester City player.
It's a mad situation.
It's a sad situation.
It's a sad situation. It's a very sad situation. I just seen New York City in the chat, and I see New York City's reaction to when I can't remember which goal it was. It was one of the goals against Bayern. Man just launches his cushion and starts smashing up his gaff when it happened. I was like, oh shit, that's well. And I just seen him in the chat, and I was like, yes, New York City, mate. Love the reactions.
Yes, man. Big up Obeyed coming in as well with the 10 gifted membership.
Obeyed, man.
What the hell, man? That's a madness, bro. Coming in with the 10. Little siren there for the 10. And then we've got a super chat here from Channel, I guess. Channel? Are we saying Channel, yeah? For the
Channel,
10.
yeah.
Says Cancelo for Sane swap. Who says no? Hugh, are you saying no, bro? Are you saying no, bro, to that?
It's tricky. I put up a tweet yesterday. They got like 2,000 likes, and I was so unbelievably divided.
Why the fuck is that not coming on my timeline? Fucking Elon Musk's Twitter not working. Why does it not come up on my timeline?
I didn't see that.
Fucking Elon, man. What's going on in it?
I think Hugh lying, innit? He's trying to he's gassing himself up like he gets 2K on the reg.
What it was just saying
on screen. Get it up on screen.
Yeah, I will do. But what did you say? How many likes did it get?
I said, get my boy, something along the lines of get my boy out of that horrid club and bring him home immediately. I quote tweeted City Extra.
Right, and how many likes did it get?
You're not going to do this, are you?
Well, I'm going to fucking...
He's getting you on a technicality.
Did you say 2,000 likes, yeah?
Yeah, he did.
I'll say 1,800.
Oh, you're lucky you saved yourself, Dembry.
Oh.
You got 1948.
Oh, you were 52 likes. I chat. You need to go like it, innit? And get it to 2K.
Almost called you out.
Yeah, get that to 2K just so I can shush LB. But what I said there was bring him home. And if you look at the comments, bare people are like, nah, we don't want him back. Bad attitude. People don't want him, man.
Yeah, Martin didn't want him, did he? Martin was not a fan of that conversation that we had the other day.
He was being edgy.
Yeah, he was being edgy. That was a funny one, that one. You said, anyone who says no is edgy. And he was like, no, I don't want him. Yeah, man. People don't want him, innit? You know what I mean? There's some people that don't want him. I'd have him back every day of the week, man. Fucking.
I'd love to just get him back. I think it'd be fucking.
He's our boy, man.
He's my boy.
Yeah. I think it'd be sick.
Obey's coming with 20 gifted, man. What the hell?
Shit, I didn't even see that.
I just see that. I went back to the chat. I was looking at fucking Hugh Murray's tweet, man. Big up Obey coming in with the 20. That's 30 gifted for the stream. GG's. Love to see the W's in the chat as well, man. Remember, guys, the more active you are in the chat, the more like you are to get a gifted membership when someone gifts memberships. And you got to opt in as well. Make sure you opt in, otherwise you can't get them for some reason. YouTube decides that's something that they need to do. Big up Obey. We've also got a super chat here from Angles. Trisogoles or whatever it's called. With a 5.
Trisogoles.
Yeah, what's it called? I don't know what it's called.
Isosceles.
Yeah, what
is that about? The triangle. What?
Yeah, I'm sure there's one that begins with T, though. Angles. Or is that a triangle?
Is that a triangle? Is that
angle beginning with T?
Triangle, innit? It's got to be triangle. Isosceles, obtuse. They're just different types of triangles, aren't they?
But they're not one beginning with T, man.
What's that? Oh no, it's a rhombus. I don't even know what. I mean, did Dangles have
Hugh, what you saying in Ireland, bro? You got an education system or what?
Yeah, we do have education. Yeah.
Get involved then. You know what I mean? You need to educate us.
Get involved, bro.
I missed the first part of the conversation. I come back and hear you talking about rhombuses and isosceles. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it like a little triangle thing? Trisosceles, man. That's it. Is that not it?
Trisosceles. Or is
That's
that?
not a thing. That's not a thing.
That's
No,
not
because
our
it's an
thing.
isosceles. That's what you said, bro. You said trisosceles.
Yeah,
Isosceles.
Yeah, but I'm sure there was one.
Isosceles.
I'm sure there's one beginning with T.
Triangle. It's got to just
Triangle.
be triangle. It just has to be triangle.
What the hell, man? Anyway, this super chat that's been on screen for about 10 minutes from Angel, it says, "Let me get a party versus JSGC twerk off if City win the Champions League."
Bro, JSGC won't even respond to LB's kick-up challenge, so you know what I mean? You got no chance.
That is very true. That is very true.
Everyone needs to call out JSGC, you know. His kick-up challenge game is weak.
Yeah. Next Avengers show, right? Which, by the way, you want to be there because there's something special coming for it. Everyone just needs to let JSGC know what's happening, you know, because we're not happy with him. Obey says, if Sane comes back, I'll give out 1,000 gifted if Sane comes back, man.
Bro, get Sane back.
See Sane now.
Right now.
I don't even think you can do that, man.
I'm going to buy a
don't think you can
Sane
do
top
that.
right now. I'm going to wait backwards on every stream.
Big up to where you are, Anakin Skywalker. Yes, just rejoined the Xtra Club. Appreciate the support, brother. We've also got a super chat here from Obeid, who says, "Plus we will give LB geometry lessons."
There you go.
I'm pretty sure, man. Trisosceles or some shit like that is the actual thing, isn't it?
Trapezium.
Big up Anakin. Trapezium. Yeah, that's definitely what I was on about. Yeah. There we go. I had it in the locker somewhere. Thanks, you. Big up the Irish education system, innit? Carl.
I won't lie.
Carl says, "Did you know goals at 22? Ronaldo 102, Messi 140, Haaland 180, and still counting. Would absolutely take Sane back. I want fast players." From Carl. Channel says, "Would get Cancelo off the books and bring in a different profile of winger as an option. That divisive combo, but feel like it's low risk for a straight shot." Well, this is what I was saying to Martin yesterday. Was it yesterday we had that conversation here? Or the day before? I can't remember. But we had about Sane, and I was like, and Martin's like, Martin's like, no, we don't play that way anymore. Yeah, but we need options, man. This is what it's about. You can't just buy another Jack Grealish and another Mahrez. You know what I mean? You've got to buy options. You have to have something different. So if something's not working on the pitch,
you can change it, innit?
We've said all the time, if Mahrez isn't working on the pitch, why would Cole Palmer work on the pitch? The same player.
Yeah, that's why when Foden came into the side, it was like a breath of fresh air a little bit because he brings something different.
It was like a jump start. It was something different, man. And that's what I said to Martin yesterday. I was like, what if Grealish ain't working and we want to go more route one, lob a ball over the top, let Sane burn up the grass? He's like, nah. He wasn't having it.
Nah, he don't know what he's talking about, that lad.
Martin doesn't know ball, man. Martin doesn't know ball.
He doesn't know ball, man.
You're beefing with Martin here, eh?
Martin, come outside, man. How many kick-ups can you do? You know?
Challenging Martin.
Yeah, I'm challenging Martin, man.
You'd probably get a response fast off Martin than you would from JSGC.
I know. Right, okay, cool. I mean, we've massively gone off topic there, but yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. Hope you enjoyed that stream. Yeah, Gundogan's looking basically, it's almost guaranteed that he's gone now, isn't it? You know what I mean? The way it's going, it ain't looking great, mate. So if you are a Gundogan fan, like me, like you guys, it ain't a great day. It's not a good day. Cool. Okay, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. We did Cole Palmer video, went up before. The future of Cole Palmer. It's an interesting topic, man, because everyone's got a different view on Cole Palmer. Should he stay? Should he be loaned out? Either loaned out to try and increase his value or loaned out to bring him back in, or should he be sold? There's quite a lot of different opinions on it. We have our say on the video, so go and check that one out. And that's pretty much it. We'll be back tomorrow. Anything else to say, boys?
Hey, Jude.
Oh, you had to get that in, didn't you?
I'm telling you, it's happening. It's happening. We didn't cover that enough in the stream.
Mr. 2K likes, man. Mr. 2K likes.
Yeah, thinks he's big
time. Run it up.
Peace out, people. We'll see you tomorrow, man.